But I want to I want to go to the Raider game right now.
Oh my
So
god.
so the Raider game, uh Chargers get out with a win, 24-19. This game was not supposed to be that close, in my opinion. Some of the storylines from this game, stats wise: Carr 22 for 37, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, a whopping 3 interceptions that were pretty bad.
Yeesh.
Hoybut, Justin Herbie, J Herbo, 26 for 34, 279, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Great game by him. Devontae Adams in his Raider debut, 10 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. And as course of fucking Max, when you give Max the ability to handle the fucking graphics, this is what happens. Khalil Mack, 3 sacks, with one game sealing one.
Hey,
And
read the whole slide. Read what's in parentheses. Come on.
I think
Come on.
that's better for you, Max. What does
3
that
sacks.
say? I hate you. Look,
Hey,
the
dog.
three take
52 looked good.
yeah. Look,
Looks sexy.
let's go ahead and start off there. Khalil Mack, he's a future Hall of Famer. He showed why he was a future Hall of Famer before he put on the Chargers uniform. Um, if you guys don't know, and if you guys are not a resident, of our podcast for a long time, Khalil Mack was, if not my favorite player, one of my favorite players on the Raiders. And when he got traded, it fucking broke my heart. And the fact that he's on the Chargers and he's fucking dominating now again, it fucking pains me.
You
But
don't even tell the
he
story
was,
right, but whatever.
yeah, I know. It's a long story. I don't want to fucking
No,
ramble.
keep going. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
But he was the closer today. And it's a big reason why they got him for a second round pick. He did his job. And it's not even that he beat our right tackle. He beat Colton Miller, who's a pretty damn good left tackle. And he showed why he's a future Hall of Famer, like I said. Now, going on the Carr side, 3 interceptions. He played horrible, played terrible. He was definitely a factor on why we lost. Typically with Raider games, everyone seems to blame Carr, Max. You know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Every
but
game.
this game, yeah, this game
Every
was
game.
warranted. This game was warranted. Eye test stats wise, it was a really bad day for Carr. He really hasn't had a bad game like that in a while, in my opinion. But it was bad. What did you think?
I think one of the picks to Drew Tranquil, you just gotta, shake the guy's hand like you made an amazing play. The two to Asante Samuel, he underthrew the deep ball, and the other one, I was like, "What are you looking at, dude?
Yeah. First
What are
drive of the
you looking
game.
at?"
First drive of the game, we're driving. We're down 3-0, and we get all the way to the red zone, and he has Darren Waller on a drag route on the
Throw it
left
behind
side
him.
of the end zone and threw it behind him straight up. And yeah, Waller got his hands on it. Maybe he could have caught it. You could argue that you're the highest paid tight end, but it was a bad throw. And those are the inconsistencies that are the difference from winning the division and not winning division. Those are the throws right there that separate you from top 3 and top 10.
Oh, I just think that just shows kind of week one. Waller has been banged up. He hasn't been practicing that much. I think that's just a timing thing. I think they get that cleaned up.
Mm.
But
You can argue with the Devontae Adams one too, underthrowing him.
yeah.
I was shocked with that one. It's like, you're talking about all this college stuff and being on the same page, like overthrowing, bro. Like act like he's Ruggs right there. I feel like you got to lay it out.
Yeah, I think Devontae had a chance if that ball's thrown correctly to definitely catch it. I'd say more than likely, more than not, he's going to catch that ball. So I thought the Chargers, and I do have one problem with them. They should have blown you guys out the door. They should have blown the doors off this place.
Yes.
Herbert in control was a maestro. Yeah, you guys held him under 300 yards, but for a large chunk of the game, he kind of did whatever. It was people around him.
He was
deliver a
dictating the
laser.
game.
Yeah. Eckler, he was doing his little thing in the receiving game, had some good little rushes. I thought your run defense was solid. But
fucking
sometimes
Jalen Carter coming out of nowhere with Keenan Allen getting hurt, fucking looking like the second coming of Keenan Allen.
That's a big loss for them. I mean, Mike Williams, it said he only had says he only has 2 for catches for 10 yards, but I felt like he had a little bit more of an impact in the game. but he did it. You know what I mean? It was just a weird game for them. It didn't slow Herbert down though. He was like, I'll just take care of this. And if you're a Charger fan, you're happy. You're like, we don't even have J.C. Jackson. He's going to slow down Devontae Adams.
Right.
Newsflash, you're not slowing people like him down. He's going to get his pretty much regardless. You're going to have to pitch a hell of a game. But the Chargers should have put this game away. And I mean, I was proud of their run defense as like the Charger fan on the podcast. They had a good showing. But you guys aren't a team like the Eagles who can just run the ball at will down people's throats.
Yeah.
But I think this is a big win for them. It's kind of a big
definitely
L for
look
the Raiders. But if you're a Raider fan, I'll say this, and I'll let you finish it up. You should be proud that your team didn't get blown out with as bad as they played. Kind of like the Bengals.
It could have easily, the reason why I was tying in 2 games is because it could have easily looked like the Rams on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. That's the difference. The Rams had 3 fucking turnovers that they had, and the Bills still blew them out. You know what I mean? Like, that was an ugly game. The Raiders, on the other hand, you know, they had 3 turnovers and they were still in the game. And part of it was, the Raiders were staying in it with their defense at times, but honestly, it was self-inflicted by the Chargers. There was a lot of plays, not necessarily Herbert. Probably Herbert was like the only one that was super consistent, but there was a drop by Gerald Everett that could have had a first down. There was a missed field goal by Dustin Hopkins that could have put it away. There was a 4th down call that Brandon Staley did his old fucking, oh, look at me, I'm going for it on 4th down, and Max Crosby did the Troy Polamalu Superman and tackled Justin Herbert for the QB sneak. It's decisions like that, which, being a non-biased Charger hater or Raider fan, that's what scares me off of the Chargers going forward. Yes, you guys won the game, but the Raiders obviously right now, as of week 1, are not on an elite team level. Try that shit against the Bills. They're going to make you pay. Try that shit against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to make you pay. So that's what scares me about them. Congratulations. You're 1-0. You have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. That's never the question about the Chargers, though, Max. What is it? It's always special teams and coaching.
And just not shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought their pass protection was pretty solid for most of the day. Great. I know Max Crosby got back there a couple times and kind of moved Herbert off a spot, but they didn't give up a sack, which is nice. It's not always about sacks. He was under pressure a little bit, but better protection than Carr.
Most definitely.
And
the Raiders switched out. The Raiders switched out, Max, like 4 different combinations in the offensive line in one game. Just, they kept on taking out Jermaine Illuminor and putting them in for Munford, the rookie from Ohio State. We're doing all kinds of shit, dude. Khalil Mack was wrecking the game. Shout out to the Chargers. They got the dub. It was a great win for them, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the Raiders have, because obviously right now, if I had to go off the positives, I really like the defense. I think it was just a Justin Herbert thing that was going on. Nate Hobbs, shout out to Nate Hobbs. He's elite. I'm looking forward to his 2nd season already. Every time he was targeted, he was making plays on the ball. Every time he was in the run game, making plays in the backfield, doing his Nate Hobbs thing. Shout out to him. I like what the defense. It's really the offense. Carr, what the fuck? It was a what the fuck Carr game. It happens. But Raiders 0-1, Chargers 1-0.